Welcome everybody to Who Runs the NFC East, where analysis, competitive trash talk, and random conversation has a home. Week 6 and 7 is in the books, and we have a lot to discuss, a whole lot to discuss. With that being said, get your thoughts together and let's talk. Again, welcome to Who Runs the NFC East. I am one of your co-hosts, Yusef Pridgeon, and we're going to go in line based off of my screen with the representation, starting with Sham and who she represents.
Hey y'all, I'm Sham and I represent the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, it is the man so nice to name me twice, representing the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys up. We them boys. And about them Cowboys.
Yeah, what's good? This Trail, you know what I'm saying, representing that DC4L, baby. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up? This is Mike Artis. I'm representing the nation's capital, Washington Commanders.
I'm Stan, representing Washington football team. Whatever last name we use, we rock.
I can't wait till they change that name back so we can stop talking like this. It's so confusing to everyone.
We're just gonna say.
Oh my God, it's so painful.
There's a T-shirt that's called Command Skins. All right, so the Command Skins.
It's crazy. I just saw a guy upset.
I thought it was called.
I just saw a guy upset on social media. He didn't call us the Bum Manders. Oh my God,
the who?
That's crazy. The Bum Manders.
That's Sham's boy. What's his name? Gilly. What is the unofficial mascot's name?
Talking about Gilly?
Gilly the Kid. Yes, he's calling them the Bum Manders.
Gilly the Kid.
I thought I was
has
just
every
like,
right to do so. That's what happens when you in a rival division.
True. Okay, so sorry once again to apologize for last week's. We will be covering week 6 and 7 this episode. So before we get to the part that everybody wants to hear, we're going to go through week 6 real quick.
Now, I don't want to hear week 6.
Yes, we got to go through it.
Get that emotion, Sham.
Right. We don't either because we took a L.
We split week 6 and 7, so it ain't too bad.
Right. But
only
it was one of those weeks where we took, where everybody decided to take the L together. So we was all in the same boat. So I mean, well, yeah,
they were everybody. The Giants,
yeah, they were there, and unfortunately they don't have the representation right now. But
they never want to be here.
Soon. It's like, can we find them? They hiding right now.
They
gonna come out. They gonna come out sooner or later.
They ain't trying to be on this podcast though.
Nope.
When they got something to yell about, they'll pop out a little bit more.
They got it about, but they still don't try to show their face. And then when it all gels together, hey, Giants.
I've always been here. I've always been around.
Here.
The Giants fans that I know, they sound like Redskins fans. I mean,
what do you mean?
The ones I know sound like how I used to sound. I didn't really want to talk. I talk about my team, but I wasn't bragging.
Yeah,
I wasn't bragging. I was just like, yeah, man, I'm rooting for him. But my neighbor, New York Giants fan, but he's always he never expects them to win. So I guess last week he got kind of happy about it. But so I let him have his moment. But
that's crazy. One of the good things that we're trying to get people to do is that we don't want to get into a bragging situation all the time, because sometimes you just want to talk about what you think your team should do better.
Right. So
it's like, if you think that something is missing, then you say your part about why your team is the way that they are and what you think they should do. It's just your opinion. But we're getting to trash talking. That's why I said it's conversation mixed with trash talk. But if you don't want to trash talk, just stay quiet during that section. We're here. All right, so we're gonna go with we're gonna roll the dice. We're gonna go with, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get our game out of the way, because that was just horrible. Commanders lost to the Bears. That score was what was that? I thought they won by 1 with a field goal at the end.
It don't matter.
That was an exciting
they won
game.
by 1, like
back and forth. It was what it was. For some reason, I knew last week it was going to be the get back game. I said it was going. Only reason why, especially when the game came on, they literally wore the exact same uniforms that they lost to, and it was just like. And then Jaden Daniels did like the most give me fumble back to the defense that I couldn't understand what happened. And then they went 80 yards in 30 seconds to kick a field goal. So what do? The defense let us down. Couldn't stop them. So it was what it was. That's my opinion.
I try to put a little comedy into it. It looked like Jaden Daniels coming back there, and he said, "You know what? We got to cover this point spread. I got to throw another Hail Mary. So let me fumble this one. Let me fumble this one, and then come back and throw another Hail Mary." My buddy was next to me. He was like, "Bruh, this is going to end in another Hail Mary." Because if you look at last year's game, the score was very similar. And we were down. We won by one. How many we win by last year? Was it 2? 2-1? Doing the Hail Mary?
Something close like that.
They played us pretty good last year. I think in the NFL, it's like any given Sunday, but it's certain teams, certain styles, and certain that you're gonna have a good game no matter what that team's record is. So I took last week's loss. It was hard, but this week's loss was harder. So
of course,
absolutely. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. So Stan, you got a comment on last week's game or any?
I'll comment on you all's comments because I would say like with that game, there were definitely some entertainment giveaways to me. You said you pointed out the same uniforms. Even on our previous podcast, we pointed out that the schedule seemed very conflicting, that it was the exact same game in the exact same location versus us going to Chicago and at least playing them. And at the same time, I think right before we did it then, they was going into a bye week. This is one and where it's like they're coming off a bye week. So there was a lot of like similar things about last year to this year. And when I'm looking on the sideline and looking at the players and looking at Jaden and everyone, as exciting as people are saying the game was, there was no excitement in them throughout the game. It seemed like a script. And yeah, I expect just like what we're seeing now with Chicago's schedule, they playing New Orleans, and then I think they playing somebody else soft next week. Somebody like they should have a good record this season to have a similar season like we had last year. I don't know if they'll go to the division championship or conference championship, but at the end of the day, they will have a good record versus last year. Where for Washington, I think Washington will have a somewhat of a season like Chicago had last year. They will have a down year this year. And so all of that seemed like it just followed that same similarities of what the two teams did after that game last year for what the story was told. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I wasn't technically surprised by the outcome. Of course, we just hoped that it would have been different, same way when we played the Falcons, but it wasn't.
I didn't see this. I didn't see the excitement. I really didn't. Even when I looked in the crowd, even when we scored, I just didn't see the same excitement that usually whenever we're home. And I was very surprised to see that we were home again. So yeah,
that's like Jay come.
That was one of the things that was mentioned, though, that when we went over week 5 about how it's crazy how y'all played them again in the same place. Like, how did that even happen? And I kind of crack up at Yusuf because we kind of pressured you into saying that they were going to lose.
But I knew it.
And you didn't want to say they were going to lose, but actually you predicted correctly. So
yeah, it was interesting. I just had a feeling. I don't know what it was. It was just weird. It hurt to say it. I was like, you gave me a little bit of hope to try to get back, but you was like, no, I can't take it back. I was like, all right, cool. It's cool.
You can't think they're going to always win.
Right. No, for sure. Absolutely. And especially the way this year is going, you about to see a whole lot of no's until we get something back. We got a whole lot of problems right now that we're trying to get in front of. But, okay, I don't want to talk about this one until we get to week 7. So, enough with commanding mess right now. Cowboys and Panthers.
Okay.
I believe I had that one.
Yeah. 27-30.
We didn't stop the run. Rico Dowdle, he cut us up. He gassed us up. While I was sitting in the stands, Yusef texted me, and I showed him where I said the same thing out of frustration. And I don't know. He ran all over us and caught passes all over us. where was that when you played for us? I mean,
I go.
yeah.
Mm.
So, but nah, he ran all over us. And our defense, you know, again, I've always said this. I've said you can go back to earlier footage or earlier weeks. We're suspect on defense and nice on offense. So, you know,
Yeah.
the offense have to marry each other and work together in order for it to be a successful unit, a union or a unit or whatever. You can't just be number one on offense or tip top on offense and suck
Yeah,
on defense.
we're gonna touch back on that when we get to week 7. So remind me about that part.
Okay,
Go, yeah,
you can't
my
put
bad.
up 40 points and then let teams score 40 points. You'll lose.
For sure. Trail, what you got?
Pretty much the same thing. You know, I kind of figured that. I kind of thought that we'd go out and beat them by 2 scores, but the defense just that game they weren't doing nothing. You know, they could throw the ball to who they would want to throw it to, run it how they wanted to run it. There was just no stopping them. For the most part, if we scored, they scored. If they scored, we didn't score. You know what I'm saying? Like we scored, but we couldn't stop them from scoring. And and then we played conservative right at the end of the game. Instead of keep throwing the ball upfield, they never stopped Pickens. They wasn't stopping Flulery, or I don't even know how to pronounce his name, or Ferguson.
Ferg,
They won't stop none of those guys. We're throwing it upfield to them all game. They're gonna throw 2 screens back to back. That went from 269 yards to 261 yards in 2 plays because two negative games back to back plays. And then they held the ball for the last 8 minutes of the game. Kick field goal. That was it.
Yeah.
But time management. Time management.
Oh, you came in, boy. It's perfect. Perfect.
I always say tick tock, tick tock. You might beat the team, but you can't beat the clock.
True that. Nah, I was literally in the middle of typing it.
Yeah, I had to send him a tip.
And he came in, literally in the middle of typing it.
Okay, we got some Giants representation tonight.
Yeah.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah,
Unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Look at Coach. Looking like a coach.
Introduce myself. It says MQ the Great. I'm a Giants fan. You know, what more you need?
That's all we needed right now. That's all it needs to be said.
MQ,
We got that.
Is it real or is it fool's gold?
What are you talking about, Peasy?
I'm talking about the Scatterbo Dart combo. One's a Star Wars guy and the other one's CTE crunching.
Listen, we got attention. That's all I can ask for, man.
Yo,
everybody's talking about the Giants. We beat them Eagles. That's all I want to see. I mean,
you don't understand how perfect that was, because we were literally about to segue into the Giants Eagles game, and you popped in right at that point.
Saying, man, I was waiting for that moment. You know, like that was a big moment for us.
You got it.
You know what I mean? We didn't win the Broncos. Anyways, that's why.
We're not on week 7 yet. We're just in week 6, so you can gloat against the Eagles right now. So go for it.
Why?
So that game y'all get 34-17. So how did you feel about the game? How you feel about how your people played and your new 2 shiny toys that you guys have and the rookies y'all got? So give us your thoughts.
Well, I mean, you know, the game speaks for itself. I mean, it was a big win. What was it in Giant Stadium? Or I call it Giant Stadium still, but yeah, we was there, and yeah, man, it was a great win for the city, for the Giants organization, and I think everybody's talking about, you know, the quarterback and Scatterbo, or however you want to say it, but
And
I think they did a great job, man. I mean, you know, I'm happy I got another guy at my job that's an Eagles fan, and you know, I get to talk my ish for another week or 2. So, you know, until we play them again. So, looking forward to it. But I feel good about that win.
Hey, Yusuf, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
So, how much of a difference do you see in Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart? Like, how much of a difference do you actually see in those 2 quarterbacks? Because to me, it looks like they run the same. He runs like a younger Wilson. Wilson's got the deep ball. I don't know if we've seen Scatterboo's deep. What do you think the difference? I mean, what's the big difference in between the 2 quarterbacks? Because they just made that change when Wilson Wilson wasn't playing terrible. They just made the move because I guess they had a hunch and they happened to win a game.
They weren't winning.
Yeah.
They
but
were
I don't.
They were 0 whatever.
Yeah.
What's they made that?
What's the biggest difference you see in quarterbacks? I don't really see too big of a difference.
It's a big difference. I mean, first of all, number one, you went through energy. The whole energy is different. When you got two, what is it going to say, cereal boxes. One is stale and one is not, right? And that's basically the situation, right? Russell is stale, man. I love what he did in that one game, but then he threw it away. Same like I'm gonna be on Dart too because we're not talking about that week, but like, anyways, I think Russell just had his time, man. Got to get the young buck.
Yeah.
He got juice, he got flow, he just got that energy that we need, and I think Dable really need that because this dude has cost us some games. But anyways, I feel like the difference to answer your question is, other than energy, I think Dart brings a youth that we need, and also he brings the energy on defense. I mean, your offense basically can spark the defense, and I think that's kind of like what happened with Dart, and everybody was looking forward to it. I mean, you know what I mean? And when he threw that pick that game, threw 400 yards Russell, but ended up throwing that pick, and that kind of sealed the deal. And then I think he kind of, went downhill from there. So the next game, so that was just inevitable at the time. But I think they're a difference in terms of, can Dart throw the long ball? He did it a few times. I mean, he needs to work on his selection, but he's young. You know what I mean? He's not a Jalen Daniels out the gate, but but I think he's still got upside. So I'm excited. Whatever, man. We here, man.
Yeah, y'all got a spark finally.
Yeah.
Sam, I know you don't want to relive this down moment, because I can see it all in your face. You're not too happy about it right now. So, but I still got to ask the question. It's just a part of the plan. You know what I mean? You gotta, what's your take on the game and how it went? When you muted, hold on, there you go.
I just think it's ridiculous how these Giants fans think this one win that they've had for the first time in like 3 seasons has any real significance on the remainder of our season. Somebody even texted me and said, wait till the trade deadline, because I'm like, sir, you really overvalue that win. But seriously, I don't love when my team seems like they play to placate. And I feel like that's what was going on offensively in that game. Now you look at the stats, it's like, okay, Jalen was 24 for 33, 283, had his first interception of the season that game. His defense is great. They've been good all season. They just couldn't get their offense together, and they decided to do that against us. Old fake Peyton Hillis ass running all over us. But again, we just didn't play well. There were times when Jalen was actually sitting and waiting, trying to figure out if he could get the ball to AJ Brown when he had other options available. I hate the plan to placate this dude. Like, it's just so irritating. Like, but I'm gonna tell you what, next week when we play them again, there will be a one Jalen Carter standing in the middle, and little fake Peyton Hillis ass can try that again and see what happened.
Hey, in the middle of those 6 tush pushes.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
After the
It's not.
After the 6
It's
tush
boring.
pushes,
It's old.
I saw
old news.
I hate it.
I'm
They
not
did it
playing,
like
bro.
4
Old
times
news.
straight.
I'm not joking. After those 6 tush pushes, I saw your quarterback. I saw your quarterback go to the sideline and have a cigarette. That's how many times they pushed on his ass for 6 times, 6 straight times. I saw him going to sideline. I saw him going to sideline and have a cigarette.
You went dark on that one, bro.
How many times was it stopped?
Oh my God. Hold on a second.
Was it stopped any of those 6 times?
I hate that play. Sorry.
I hate it. Like, come on, man.
Why you hate it?
Like, why we hate it?
You can count
The whole football world hates it. It's not.
No, they don't, because it's still a play. Nobody voted it out, so somebody likes it.
They kind of stopped it. Y'all did it like 4 times from the 5.
You know who does it more than we do?
Rugby.
Nobody.
Nobody.
The Buffalo Bills.
Nobody.
Come on now. That's a true Eagle fan.
I watched the rugby game right after that.
knows
I was
you
like,
do it.
let's see how many times they do the tush push. So I figured we can all draw up a play. Who's the coach in there? You're a coach, right? Hey, look, draw up a play where you throw the ball to the receiver, and then the two receivers behind him just pick them up and run them past the goal line. Is that not the same thing?
Ain't nobody being picked up. He being tapped on the booty. It's a booty tap. That's why it's called a push tush.
Just push, tush.
There you go.
Who made up that play though? Corny. It's corny.
It used to just be a quarterback sneak, but it turned it into something different.
6 times, bro.
7 times straight, like on some pump.
What did Micah say? Micah said that's not football.
Well, if it wasn't football, then he could stop it.
You can't stop it.
Stand the man and cool.
Shout out to the best offensive line coordinator in football.
I always say that's the only.
What y'all care about this play?
We all don't like that play. You can see it on our face.
But it happened. So,
well, if I got traded to tush push for a win, hey, you can have it.
Yeah, take your win and be happy. Because week 7 is coming, and I want you to explain 33 points in one quarter.
And I envy the tush push myself because I don't think Jaden Daniels would have been in the position to fumble to his running back out of the shotgun when you only need 1 yard if we could run the tush push in Washington. So
yeah, we don't want Jaden to run the tush push though. That's going to be a tush.
They could have brought Marcus in.
It would be injury for him.
They could have brought Marcus in or let, as you call him, Fat Boy Debo, get back there and he could run the tush push.
Josh Allen out here running the snowplow.
Do you share my thoughts on this? I mean, you guys, I said this earlier.
About the tush push?
About Mariota. I mean, am I going to be the first Commanders fan to say this year?
We'll come back to it because we still on Eagles.
Yeah, we definitely got to come back to it.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, to go back to our dreadful defense on that day, it's just becoming more and more obvious that Quinyon Mitchell had benefited from Darius Slay being on the other side. And we got to figure out how to rectify that because there's nobody that's not now he's exposed to being the young cornerback that he is. And then he ended up like pulling a hamstring or something. It's crazy. So we're back to secondary woes. And hopefully it gets figured out.
Okay, well,
I want to say one thing to the tush push. One last thing. When y'all took away our running back and you got the best running back in the game, you do a tush push. Why? You got the best guy in the game. Let him get the ball and run the ball. That's all I'm saying.
He's good at pushing the tush.
I don't know if I want to leave that on.
They are not running
He's
the ball.
He's the one that does it. You don't watch the play? Saquon is the pusher.
Wow, man. That's football
Right
now.
at the bottom.
Hey, man. Hands off the hook tonight. She is upset.
I'm actually not. I just work 11-hour days, and y'all got me on the tired.
Okay, this is actually perfect timing because it took us 27 minutes or 28 minutes to recap week 6. So here we go. Week 7. We're gonna
keep talking. Keep talking.
No, we're gonna start with you because you're on the time. You're on the time streak.
Start with y'all.
You're on the time schedule, so we're gonna get you first. So we're gonna go Giants, Broncos, time ending score 33-32. And we saw that game. We saw how it happened. So, what is your thoughts on how that game went?
I watched the whole game, so yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm speechless, man. I don't know what to say about it because it was. It felt like the Atlanta Falcon game all over again in the Super Bowl, and I was rooting for them moving to Atlanta for the first time, and kind of felt like that a little bit, but worse. Kind of similar, but worse, because it's my team. And I was like, all right, 2 straight, let's go, That fourth quarter came, and I don't know what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Dude,
crazy.
Jackson thought a dart to the other team. And then, yeah, man, I mean, we just went downhill from there. Defense couldn't stop nobody. Kicker can't kick. I'm like, they both can't coach. Nope, nothing happened. So I was like, this can't be happening. I feel like Vegas called it. Something happened because it ain't no way, heck, man, we lose like that, man. It's crazy.
That was very crazy. Let me ask the panel a question. Has any other team, just trivia question, has any other team ever scored 33 points in one quarter that then anybody can just think off the top of their head?
Maybe the Indianapolis Colts. They scored like 20, 21 in 28 seconds. So they might have.
Because I'm sitting at
28 seconds.
Yeah, they was losing by like 20 points, and then they scored. Yeah. They scored a touchdown, got the onside, scored a touchdown. Something else scored another touchdown. I said, God almighty. I went to sleep. They were losing by 20. Woke up, they won. I said, what in the world?
All right, that might took the icing on the cake, even though we lost. I mean, they scored 33 in one quarter. Was it really 33 in one quarter? I felt
y'all lost 33 points. They scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
That's how you know. I don't even want to think about it no more.
Alone.
Hey, Lady Hayes.
Lady.
Hello.
Welcome.
I'm Mr. John from the car.
Hey, Lady Hayes. To answer that question, there was one other team. 34 points in a quarter.
Okay.
September 30th, 2007. It was Detroit beat the Chicago Bears 37-27. They scored 34 points.
Wow.
So we're not the worst.
I thought you was about to say something like 1972 or something.
Right.
They got Indiana Jones out there though.
Right. Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, so the Lions did it.
Okay. Yeah, because the crazy thing about it is, like, I was when I did see that game a little bit, but yeah, y'all kicker messed that game up for y'all, because the score's supposed to have been like 34-33 or something like that. They would have to score a touchdown, but we missed like 2 extra points, and I was just like, that's it. Matter of fact, go check the Giants line and see if they fired him.
But didn't the Broncos kicker miss like 3 field goals in that game, and that was the one that he actually got?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
I don't really know, but I know we missed a few chip points. We missed like 2 or 3, so that's 3 points, and then we went for 2 on one spot, so that's 2 points. So, and like I said, Daboll. I mean, well, I understand now why he didn't kick the ball. Now I understand.
Hey, man, but, he's a former coach of the year. What are you talking about?
On the what? Not the Giants, the Bills probably.
No, he was the coach of the year. We are
on the Giants.
Yeah, the reason he's there is because of that. Everybody else got fired but him.
His first year.
Was it Daboll?
Yep, Brian Daboll.
Yeah, coach of the year, teacher. I totally forgot. I don't be thinking. I forgot about that one.
For real, the Giants coach, I know they haven't been winning over the last couple of years, but you can see a coach that actually you can be like, okay, well, he knows how to win. He's a winning coach. He's just not having a win. He's not on a winning team right now. But Daboll is not a bad coach. But
that GM is bad.
Yeah. So he has a winning spirit. I think he's finally has something that he wants to put together. And I think the Giants are going to be okay. I think they'll just get better as the season goes on. But
that's what I was saying. Me and Stan was saying that earlier, is that they're starting to creep up a little bit as far as like getting they mojo back, because everybody else is kind of up and down with their situations right now. But the Giants was making that climb, because we always talked about how their defense is always consistent.
Yeah.
Like you said, they just needed to get the quarterback situation together. And of course, everybody, well, I mean, I guess me and Stan knew that Scatterboo was a different type of guy. It was a different type of guy. We was calling that off the rip. So we knew that was going to happen. It's just that we was waiting on y'all to see it. So it was all good. So, it gives them something to, to hope for. But we'll see. But the crazy thing about it is that they're doing all of this without neighbors. So it's kind of even crazier if he was a part of the equation.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he's not there. I still think our defense. Yeah, that Broncos game kind of got me pissed about the defense. Like,
Oh yeah.
we could call it what it is on kick or whatever, but like, you got to stop the damn ball, man. I don't care what nobody say. Like, if we a Giants team, we got to be about our defense. Bottom line, I don't care what nobody say. Like, 1 point. All right. Well, what happened to the team? 33 points in the fourth quarter. Everybody blaming it on one kicker. I mean, kicker is not really the kicker anyway, so you can't blame it on the kicker. You got to play the game, man. And the game doesn't just, ends and starts with the kicker, just because he missed a few field goals. And then dart through the, interception when he didn't clearly had a clear shot at the wide receiver. You could clearly see that. I mean, he was all balanced and threw the ball anyway, and just go down, man. We up,
Didn't Russell Wilson come in for like a play and immediately throw an interception?
No. Well,
incomplete pass.
Not this game.
It was an incomplete pass.
It was
that was terrible. That was terrible.
It didn't even go to nobody. It went to
I
the
didn't
ground.
like that. Did y'all like? I hated that.
When was that? That was in this game, right?
Nah, the last game.
Nah, it was the Broncos game. I'm getting the Eagles game and the Broncos game.
No, he came in during the Broncos game because Jackson Dart had to go into the tent because
No,
they thought
he
he had a
didn't.
concussion.
No, he didn't even come out.
That was the last game.
It was?
That's the last game.
Yeah.
That's the game
Well,
against
yeah,
y'all.
it fits that I would know that detail.
That was the game against
us.
y'all. That was the game against y'all.
Yeah, that's what
that tracks.
That was against the.
As soon as he touched the rock, they were.
But listen, man, that was terrible. I hated that.
He didn't throw an interception though.
He just did.
He
They booed him.
He just
incomplete pass.
They booed him, bro.
He threw it
to nobody.
That was
get him out of here.
That was terrible.
Yo, that was bad.
No,
I don't think he should have got booed.
I hated that, man. I hated that.
That was bad, bro. I don't think Russell should be getting that type of.
That was terrible, man.
And then
hey,
another
man,
thing
check
about,
your set. That's your set. Check your set.
Yeah, I don't agree with my fans there. I'm sorry.
He got soon. I mean, listen. I don't know what you expected him to do, but he came in the game and it looked like he didn't know the route, and he just threw the ball up the field, and the crowd was like, "Yo, who put this dude in the game?"
Mike. More importantly than that is how the coach was like, "Hurry up and get him out of
here!" Yo, what?
That was a funny.
Yo, the coach didn't know he was in the game. Coach was like, "Who threw that? What you doing?
Everything.
Get him out of that tent and back in the game. I don't care if he has a concussion.
That was terrible.
Yo,
I don't care if he's injured. Get him back in the game.
Yo,
he was like, "Put Scatterboo at quarterback." No, I'm just playing. Nah.
He was like, "Get Russell out of it." I'm like, "Bro, you got Jameis. Put Jameis in the game then."
Yeah.
Yo, has anybody ever seen a teammate go in the tent?
You don't want Jameis in the game.
I do.
Crab
Jameis
legs.
gonna go in there and throw 4 interceptions and 5 passes.
Those crab legs up in there.
Hey, Cole.
Jameis don't care about who he throw it to, as long as he throw it.
Trail. 3 and 3.
Yeah. Hey, he's gunslinging now. He go out there and let her go. He gonna let her go.
He'll give a motivational speech, but when he get that right,
yo,
that bug will throw.
They bad wrong.
They did right.
He don't care who he throwing it to. He just want to throw
He is the hype man. He is the hype man on the sideline, bro.
right?
Like
He's the Flavor Flav of the NFL.
He's the Flavor Flav of the Giants. I mean,
that is crazy. That is a crazy. He said Flavor Flav of the NFL. That's bonkers. That's bonkers.
Yo,
he's your boy from right? He's your boy from what's the group? Naughty by Nature. The dude with the hype man.
Don't do Vinny like that.
Vinny over there.
Vinny actually had verses.
Now, Vinny had bars. Vinny had bars.
Did he?
Yeah. Vinny had. What are you talking about?
Spit one verse.
Take my day.
You're chilling with a titty feeling villain. Step into the puny phones, catch your feelings. I ain't so many guts, call me gut, the brother. Come on now, stop it.
You done called it out. She done took your.
Gotta go listen.
Man, look. See? Damn, I appreciate you for being so quick.
He threw out the ball.
He had bars. He had bars.
Thinking about it.
She hit you with that challenge. She won that challenge. Do it again.
He had bars. He had some bars.
I was impressed. That was cool. I am cool with
that.
I
meant to say the dude that be with Spliff, that be with Buster. That's the hype man.
Spliff Star. Spliff Star. Yeah.
He got a whole
He more like Spliff. He more like Spliff.
That's Jameis Winston.
He's definitely a hype man.
That's Jameis Winston. Matter of fact, when Jackson Dart was giving an interview, he just kept coming up and like, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely Spliff.
Mm-hmm.
Or the boy from the Lost Boys.
Do y'all remember when Busta Rhymes was like, "Yeah, tell them about your album coming soon"? We never heard that album.
Okay.
No, it came out.
It did.
Yeah.
Spliff Star did had an album.
He got one album.
Well, Peasy is correct about one thing. We never heard it.
No noise.
I thought he had one song.
Now the crazy thing about it, I'm gonna look it up now.
Not the second. John Cage. Y'all don't know about that. Check your 20th century music history.
Turn my headphones up.
They basically saying Jameis is history.
For sure. All right.
I don't even know what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's why I was about to get us back on track because we went on a tangent.
Sorry.
As soon as I got faith in Elliott, he missed a goddamn field goal. I said, this motherfucker came out here. I just got over my trauma with him. And this motherfucker.
She don't have no respect for our two-time Super Bowl champion kicker. She don't have no respect for our kicker.
He can't have a down day, a down kick at all.
This was his first miss of the season, and she's killing him.
She's traumatized already, right?
That was no reason to miss. He was right there at it. It ain't like he was kicking down 60 yards.
Bama missed his first.
Now I got to go back and be traumatized all the way again for the rest of the season.
Get no grace.
I'm gonna be traumatized.
None. That is hilarious. Well, so matter of fact, since you're talking about it, we're gonna go ahead and segue right into your game. So it was now that you're talking about it. No,
we were talking about missing field goals. I had to say something.
Yeah, but you was right on time. That's what I was about to go into y'all game next because y'all went,
all season.
It was Eagles Vikings 28-22. And it's your feelings about the game.
Yeah, what happened in the game? I'm curious.
Carson Wentz threw a complete pass.
And then we started beating ourselves that second half. And Mr. Brown, now I understand what Shan was saying. I'm with you now. Like, he could go if he want to go. Like, he was trash.
You said who?
AJ.
AJ.
He was trash this game, for real. It was showing, too.
Pretty much feed him the rock because he crying.
Yeah, and then,
But you know what, though?
You ain't making the plays. Like, I mean, yeah, he might have got a touchdown or whatever. Bruh, like, he wasn't giving it his all. It was showing. And then, of course, like I said, with Mr. Elliott. Nah, he doesn't. Like, he definitely has a different attitude this season than he did last season. He's not there mentally. Say that, because it's definitely.
I don't know why they made him a captain. I'm confused.
Oh, hell.
When they announced the captains this season, and I was like, why is he a captain? Like, what? I don't know, because he don't behave like one. That's for sure.
He just doesn't seem like he want to be there at all.
I don't think he wants to be anywhere,
even when they win.
Y'all seeing a prime example of a premier receiver acting how they act when they start feeling like they deserve the ball.
We ain't used to that.
With a quarterback that can't get it to him on a regular.
But he ain't on the read. I mean, and you know,
he don't care. And neither was Keyshawn Johnson. Neither was you know what I'm saying. Like
sometimes
when not your play, no matter if you open or not.
Sometimes T.O.
Yeah, we ain't used to that in Philly. I mean, D-Jax was like that sometimes in that short stint with Ty.
Damn T.O.
Because you was too busy trying to talk over me.
Again. Little win and everything. That's all. He can't be happier right now.
We gonna see
we ain't got to be a little win though.
It's coming. It's coming.
I don't care, Sham. That was a complete pass.
Anyway, thank the football gods for Carson Wentz. Because without him being Carson Wentz, we might not have won the way we did. I will say that this is the first time that I've seen Saquon Barkley actually frustrated. he was not happy. It's gonna happen eventually, but yeah, he was not happy in Minnesota. The game was bittersweet for me because I was supposed to be in Minnesota. We were planning to go there for the game, and I had to come out here to work, so I didn't get to go. But I'm glad that they won. Jalen Hurts had to play the game of his life. He had 100% QB rating in that game in order for it to happen. A.J. Brown, why he mad? 4 catches for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns is nothing to be mad about, in my opinion. I figure the only reason why he did get mad is because Devontae Smith had 183. But I mean, I don't know. But I've said this on this podcast, and I'll say this every day. Good things are going to happen when you give Devontae Smith the ball. So you play to win the game. If AJ Smith want to go back to Tennessee for a hot chicken sandwich, I'm good.
So Devontae Smith, it gets paid less than AJ Brown. I was looking at these guys on like who the highest paid receivers. And AJ was like what sixth highest paid receiver. Yeah, I don't think he has anything to be angry about. I mean, I don't know. I'm not there, but it just doesn't seem like he wants to be there.
He don't want to be anywhere. He's curmudgeon. He just his way. He's just
he would be happy. He would be happy in Dallas.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
He'd find a reason to complain.
Hey,
throws the ball to everybody, so his yards would be as high as everybody.
But you can't his
personal yards.
But he got to run the full route. He can't give up on the play.
He fat too.
It looks like he never runs
big fat.
Thank you.
Is it me or he's just never?
It's not you.
He doesn't run the route he's supposed to run ever. It's like he just runs out. Oh, I'm open now. Throw the ball to me now, and he's a beast. He's gonna catch the ball. He's gonna get you. He's a Terrell Owens, right? He's like you guys said there earlier. Similar receivers. You can't tackle him. And Terrell was hard to cover too. They had those wide bodies.
I think T.O. though, he would get more yards after the catch.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I agree with that.
T.O. was strong.
Mm-hmm.
And if you tackled him, he
was faster.
And he was faster, yeah. Definitely.
So I did notice. I did see a message earlier today. It was from Adam Scheffner. I'm not sure if any of the Eagles fans saw this, but it said that you guys' guy from last year, Mr. Graham.
There's something coming out.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's been brewing. It's been brewing for a couple days.
But
I've seen it.
Okay, great.
I thought that was
49 years old. He bring his old out of retirement.
That was a joke, bro.
He still got some juice.
49.
No, he not. No, he not. He just played last year. He still got some juice in him. He just decided to retire.
I got some juice in the I got some juice in the refrigerator from last week. It ain't good though.
I think he what?
I don't need to drink that juice in the refrigerator.
It's probably like
36.
Yeah. I mean,
that's my guy, and he has been my favorite defensive player for a minute. But I've already consolidated all of my feelings about him retiring.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like, if somebody gonna come out of retirement, for me, it need to be Jason Kelce because Cam Jurgens is on my nerves. Like Elliott is on her nerves. Cam Jurgens is on mine. Kelce played 14, only was hurt like one season way back in like 2014. This dude played like almost every game, and this guy Cam Jurgens done had the starting spot for like he in his second year, and he can't even stay on the field. If we want to bring our old things back, I want Jason Kelce.
Kelsey's like, I ain't doing that tush push no more, bro. Like, I'm out.
I know what he said, but if we having wish lists, that's my wish list.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, he was an anchor. Yeah, he was the anchor of y'all line for a while.
That dude's the best center. I think he's probably going to be the best center ever. Like, he was out there. He was the truth. I don't know a better center. That consistent.
Well, not that we've seen in our lifetime, no, but
I'll take Jeff Saturday.
Yeah, I was about to say Jeff Saturday. And I was going to say Saturday too.
Jeff Saturday from the Colts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
from a numbers perspective, as far as all pros, Pro Bowls, Super Bowl, that type of thing, Jason Kelce is at the top of the list. But there's some historically that I was actually reading about recently that people say are like way better. Like even on our own team, Chuck Bednarik. You know, it's gonna be one of those discussions.
Yeah,
Saturday was a piece.
Well, Trey, you know the player that gets on our nerves, Mr. Diggs.
Oh yeah,
and we did talk about
love that.
And
is he still, where is he?
And he basically had a mysterious concussion, and
They must.
supposedly
He
his
was in street clothes.
his Texas house.
He stood up under the table. He dropped his fork and brought his head up and busted his jump, put him in concussion protocol.
I mean, he is related to Stephon.
That's what
They
happened.
some Maryland ass Bamas. I
He
can't
trying to
do
get out of Dallas.
That's what we
He
think.
go where? Where he gonna go?
He trying to go.
He
He
said
trying
where
to
he
go
gonna
to
go.
New England.
He gonna go play
Hey,
Major
you heard
League
what my boy said, Daniel.
He gonna go
Lady
play with
football.
his brother.
You heard what my boy Bubba Dub said about him, don't you?
Nah, what Bub say this time?
Trash. Said the boy can't guard nobody. Said he run like he got bricks in his shoes.
He cover when he wants to. He cover to
He
get
do.
that contract.
He do. I think that he needed his first pick. He get his first pick, he'll snap back into it.
But he be trying to bait all the quarterbacks. So
Yeah.
they be
But he
baiting.
be trying to bait him on throwing stop routes and comeback routes, and they not throwing them. They throw him
Nope.
over his head.
They throw him over his head. As soon as he bite,
Yeah.
they done caught on to him.
Yeah, they know he's gonna break on the ball.
He's a mute whenever
They
you're
ain't
ready.
throwing none of them routes.
So this means we gonna talk about y'all game now?
Oh, we ready.
We are.
No, we just
I gotta walk this one in.
Look.
We gotta walk this one in.
To next week's
Bring in the company.
So their week was a big week for us. Go ahead. I can hear you.
She reconnect.
Oh, hold on. You're
She was better off in the car.
She froze.
No, you froze up.
She buffing.
Yeah, she froze. Big buff energy.
We'll have to come back.
What'd you say, beach ball, Yusuf? She beach ball.
Yeah, she beach balling right now. Hold on. You froze. Let me let her.
But yeah, let Dallas go ahead and get that gloat on, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta do that. We will. I just gotta play something, and just in the intro so they can. It's something that I came up with just to let the world know why us as Redskins / Commanders fans don't like weeks like this.
The condiments, the Commodores,
all of this.
The communists.
Not the communists.
The communist chameleons.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and talk y'all mess real quick.
Yeah,
we should talk first since we the ones that lost, so y'all can have y'all.
Powers. Let them talk first, so there'll be a cutoff.
There'll be a cutoff for sure. That'll work. All right, so we'll do this until we'll pause and get Lady Hayes back in.
Fix them glasses, because you see this in clear vision.
What happened?
You fix the glasses.
I don't know if this is real, but the entire 7-member officiating crew from the Commanders versus Dallas Cowboys game.
Oh, them get suspended? Yeah, that's a lie.
Has been suspended pending investigation. After the NFL board of governors uncovered a series of controversial decisions that appeared to favor the Dallas Cowboys and disadvantage the Washington Commanders.
Y'all got some home cooking.
Yeah,
I'm not. Did you see this, Dan?
I saw it. I saw it. It didn't come from a credible source because you can't. It didn't. Yeah, it wasn't from a credible source.
It don't say ESPN on it.
It didn't say TMZ.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I saw it though. Believe me, because I looked it up. I was going to talk about it today. I was definitely
about
to talk about it.
Somebody said something about that about the Chiefs too. It was something came out about a whole bunch of refs getting investigated about calls that favored the Chiefs. So now it's just inserting different team names. Is that what we doing for the clickbait?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was a clickbait. They said something about it was in college games as well. Yep, same thing. All right, so I guess
so bad about the Chiefs.
Man, what I wanted to be true about them too, because we're gonna talk about that in just a second. But since Lady Hayes is paused out, I'm gonna go ahead and we can go ahead and just segue right into this situation. So this is what we call rival week between, like I said before, Cowboys versus Redskins, Commanders football team, Washington, however you want to, feel like which way you want to say it. And there was with this rivalry, it still has its sting as it for real fans,
commuters.
But these are one of the things that I wanted to show the world is why this week was a must win. and we just have to suffer through crap like this. So here we go. Nope, that ain't it. This.
Read it! Hello, everyone. I'm still a Commanders fan, but I have to recognize and acknowledge the complete and utter destruction of my team by America's game. We were dominated. My amazing husband, who's making me do this, the great one, Fat Cat, met with Dallas Cowboys Hall of Famers Randy White, Tony Dorsett. Now I must bow down to His Excellency.
Keep reading.
The great.
Keep reading.
Fat Cat. Every time he claps his hands. How about them?
Way up.
Didn't they just cut? Wasn't last week like domestic violence week?
Don't know, but this is the beyond
domestic violence
crap that we have to deal with.
Probably no, you don't. That was a choice. That was a choice. She ain't had to do that.
She didn't, but they either got it. She lost a bet. Exactly. She lost.
That's why you don't make those bets. I will never make a bet where I'm going to have to wear my rival's jersey or anything. That's a choice.
I bet you. I'm trying to understand. So her husband's name is Fat Cat.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't feel sorry for her. I just want to make them bets.
Where did they find that Cowboys champion stuff?
I felt better if it was her name, but it's his name, Fat Cat. Bro, change your.
Where did they find that Dallas Cowboys champion stuff like that? They had to go to a museum to.
Yeah, belt.
You
can get that online.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can buy all kinds of.
That championship came out.
I tried to order my dad.
Don't Pizzy got one?
Yeah, but we're not flaunting it. We're not flaunting it. We're not flaunting it.
My dad, a Cowboys fan, I was trying to find him one, but I couldn't find nothing that says Dallas Cowboys champions online. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
You can go to the Indiana Jones Temple of Doom and find it in the cave somewhere.
Oh, to find.
If they got to go there to find ours, where they gonna find yours?
Hey man, look, we're not talking about us though.
They dial out. If it's too old, you can't even pull it up. It's an archive.
But that how you going?
Hey, the internet don't lie sometimes.
That's what I'm talking about. See, Hayes, you see these? You know what I'm saying? Right here. Thank you.
Listen.
So yeah, Trail, you PZ, y'all can go ahead and talk about how y'all saw the game and the pride, because y'all wins very much so come few and far between. So welcome to 500, guys. Yay, 3 wins this season out of 7 games. Y'all are killing it. So talk about it.
They lose better than everybody.
We lose better than everybody, but our record better than theirs.
Is it
3-1 is better than 3 and 4.
You know, if you lose one or 2 games, you be out of it. 1 or 2 games.
But
I'll start.
Oh, let me say this real quick. With the game score, they ended up winning 44-22. So that sucks. But go ahead, go for it.
That was 44. But to me, my takeaways from the game was that I had already said that we were gonna beat y'all twice this year anyway.
Twice.
3 key players on y'all offense. So they could have took away a little bit on your offense. But y'all won't miss nobody on defense. We're putting foot in ass on defense.
That's right. Built the back.
Let them talk. They got the floor. Let them talk.
And according to Dan Quinn, that didn't make a difference.
But I think we still getting pretty minimum pressure on Jalen Daniels before he got hurt. Then he got hurt with the strip sack. But the strip sack. But outside of that, you know what I'm saying, the game pretty much we got the number 1 offense in the league. We got the number 32 defense in the league.
You think so?
Yeah, go look it up real quick.
Look it up.
I don't know if y'all still got the number 1 offense.
Man, you're a stats man. Look it up.
Well, if we slip the number 2, that's okay.
Them
1 or 2.
Lions over there putting up some numbers too now. So, but y'all go ahead and tell your story.
They ain't played nobody.
Who the Cowboys?
We didn't play nobody last week.
We got the number 1 offense in the league, so I expect to be able to score points. I expect to be able to move the ball. Dak is has been in the MVP conversation all year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
True
they
that.
doing what they're supposed to do on offense. Our running back is running hard.
They will. Let's go. Stand. They will all day.
Matter of fact, he number 2 in the league in rushing right now. Just to mention one thing, too, Saquon number 23. But back to what I was saying.
Didn't Ferguson have a touchdown every game?
Saquon gotta get strays. What are you talk your talk?
Because he made me sick for not trying to break that record last year. As a running back, you always
see that's the problem. Y'all always talking about the past. Talk about the game you just played.
You started the whole commentary off with Super Bowl champions.
That's why you
won
can't
this year.
Y'all
ain't won nothing this year.
Back in '95.
Y'all ain't won no Super Bowl this year.
I'm just waiting till Yusuf said we can speak to this.
I'm just letting them have their floor. That's why I'm just staying quiet.
But
I'm just letting them have
the defense play. Hey, I had to get you back in there. You ain't took no drink in a while. Get you one.
Turn that ball up in a minute.
Yeah, but the defense played well. I felt that we could have had some better plays, more opportunities, less penalties, but the game went high.
Penalties.
Less penalties.
All right, now what is the stat on what's the position on Jaden Daniels as far as his injury?
They said it wasn't
questionable.
It wasn't nothing serious, but they don't know if he'll be ready for Monday or not.
Mm-hmm.
But they did say 2 of the wide receivers should be trying to come back to practice this week. But we'll see what that leads to. We'll see what that leads.
Without smiling with them Sammy Davis Jr. glasses on.
Yeah, we'll see what that leads to.
Who the Commanders play next week?
Just a couple of wide receivers. We play Kansas City in Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Oh, damn it. That's a long. Chalk it up.
3 in a row.
About to be 3 in a
row.
What Sam do? Belt ties.
Yeah. Chuck it up, bro. That's
what I'm trying to tell you, boy. You win one and they get to going. All right.
I mean, like we told
you good.
They already got the easiest schedule in the division, so enjoy it.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
You got the easiest schedule.
Who?
Tell him about that. You go with that mess again.
Look,
I think they play the Broncos next week, right?
I said each game you play Green Bay, that's good. You play the Eagles. Other than that, every time you play
the hard part of the schedule.
Before then, y'all beat the Jets,
got Denver,
and the Giants.
And they didn't beat Green Bay or the Eagles.
Won no games prior to y'all beating them. Then you had a tie against Green Bay, and your chest got big. Now you beat Washington, who don't have 3 of their starting wide receivers. You played against their whole second team on the wide receiver front, and Jaden got a brace on his knee, and you feel like you did something.
Hold on. I remember you doing the same thing last year when y'all beat us.
Wait. Hold on.
When y'all beat us without that. We came up here and did the same thing last year.
To be fair, Montreal did acknowledge that y'all didn't have y'all receivers. He started with that.
But Peasy was like, he said a little bit though, but it's really all 3 wide receivers was out. And at the same time, Jaden ain't even playing healthy. He got a brace on his left knee. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is enjoy it. You still haven't won a signature game this season, really against a winning team and a strong defense. That's all I said. So at the end of the day, when I say, we play Kansas City next. And who y'all play next? Denver, right?
Broncos. 5-2 Denver.
Okay, go to Denver and go do your thing. Until then, y'all continue enjoying, winning against the Jets, the Giants, and the beat down Commanders that didn't have no starting wide receivers.
And the Giants have Russell Wilson.
It feels like
Russell Wilson went for 450.
Yeah, but
he played well against.
Let's bring it back. Let's reel it back in. Let's reel it back in. I don't want you to lose all your sauce first. Let's reel it back in. So we gotta let Peasy say spew his mess. So we can have something else to come up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he got the floor. You know what I'm saying?
His name is Javonte Williams. His number is 33, and that's why we pay him the big bucks. Cowboys. I mean, first time. And then you had Jake, that boy Jake, and I don't mean from State Farm. I mean,
you know his name this week.
Why you let him talk?
Precious is the Lamb, the mighty Lamb of God. So let's get it.
I've had enough. Just stop.
See, why you giving him the mic?
I've had enough.
Okay.
You set yourself up.
We are a.
Cue the music. Look, that music they play when you talk too long at the Oscars and you give me
with the
cue the
violin.
music, please.
You do womp.
I'm gonna be like Old Dirty Bastard. Puff is good. Wu Tang is forever.
Whatever.
Cowboys are forever.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that didn't land the same.
I don't think. Listen, y'all not gonna win a championship, so it doesn't really matter.
No, they live moment championships. They let them have their moment. This is moment.
Look, if our defense come together, we can win a championship.
Let me put this out there.
If they defense come together,
what do you mean?
They got.
The difference between us and y'all offense and y'all defense got to come together.
Let me say this.
I think
Debo's been snorting cocaine.
I'll keep it 100 with you.
His head against the wall 15 times.
I'll keep it 100 with y'all. I feel I used to hate the Cowboys fans. I used to hate the Cowboys, but I hate the Eagles more now. No offense, Cham. I just do.
Yeah, I think I do.
I don't know what it is.
Eagles game.
Wow.
But hold on. But this year, I hate the Cowboys more now because let me tell you why. When we beat the Cowboys last year, they were hurt. The Cowboys were hurt last year. We beat them. I was like, okay, yeah, it was a good win. I wasn't satisfied. I wasn't bragging. I was just like, yeah, we beat the Cowboys. And I bragged to my dad.
At the double.
But let me tell you something.
Was. And Yusef was.
But look.
We didn't brag.
Let me tell you something.
We can go back and watch the tape.
It's going to be at the end. We'll come back, Dr. Mike. The thing is, we play twice. Y'all come to us in December.
Yeah.
December. And we know what December spells for Alice. Dallas without the D. Yeah. Bring that no D in December when you come to Washington and let Washington be healthy. And we'll show y'all what we showed y'all at the end of last season. Y'all beat us that first game that season before we went to the NFC Championship game. So go ahead. Feel excited. Y'all was excited last year. This same time of year, y'all won. Y'all
won that second game. Our third string quarterback was playing.
Hey,
look, your first string defense was playing. Your first string defense was playing.
You talking about last
with
year?
Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
So your third screen quarterback was in, but your first screen defense was in. Just like you said about us.
You got to score some points to win now. You got to be able to score some points.
But look, Trail, check it out.
That's what we said.
Hogan was different. Okay? So you're running a man-to-man defense against Jaden Daniels. And you know Jaden can't really run as much because if you run a man-to-man against a healthy Jaden, it's over. And then number two, the receivers that we don't have, none of your DBs can guard them guys one-on-one, except maybe one. I mean, our receivers are truly good receivers one-on-one.
Hold on, watch it.
We didn't have any of that. And then that bail out.
3 years.
Let's look at the score for a second. Let's break the score down for a second because you won by 22 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you took that whole pass interference, that bailout. Let's get the ball on the 1 yard line. How many times? How many pass interference they call it? 2. Some of these penalties. That's what was pissing me off. I knew we might lose, but when you get a penalty like that and then you not calling it the other way, I don't usually say the referees are doing that. I don't usually blame the referees, but some of those either way, I think y'all would have won the game. But still, I don't like. That's why I was mad. I don't like when games are called like that and it's not called the same way on both sides. So I just had to get that out. I just don't like when calls are called like that.
And Yusef, I told you we had the better tight end.
He didn't get the ball. Ertz didn't get the ball. Got the ball once.
I told you.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. They had a lot of drops. Even when they gave it to Ertz, so they gave it to our receivers. Like we had people open throughout the beginning of that game, and there was a lot of drops that didn't sustain a drive. Ertz dropped some, Lane dropped a few. I don't know if Luke dropped one, but it was just not good at all. I thought Jaden just got to the point where he decided to pull. I don't know. Has anybody ever pulled a hamstring getting tackled? Or do you pull hamstrings running?
I don't think Jaden is. I didn't want to say nothing. Cam Newton said earlier this year He kind of predicted it. And I was hoping it wouldn't go this way. Now I don't know if it's him being hurt is doing it, but for me, I always see what even if a quarterback's doing good, I'm still looking, trying to figure out there's something he's not doing right. Right? Jaden needs to work on that middle of the field. He can't see the middle of the field like Mariota can. Maybe I'm the first commander to say that. Commander fan to say that. There's certain things that Mariota has that Jaden don't have. And there's certain things that Mariota has that Jaden does have.
You talking about that interception he threw to
It's not about the interception. That was a bad. He's trying to be a hero on that one.
Yeah, he was.
But Mariota
it's also choices as well.
He's been playing he plays good.
Yeah, Mariota. I think I was saying that earlier when I was watching with my uncle. Mariota chooses to give the ball to everybody else. Mariota
he plays good.
He plays well. He plays very well, but I think he chooses different receivers to give the ball based on which person is open. For some reason, Jaden, I think he plays with people that he throws the ball to the people he know can catch the ball based off who he's trying to give it to.
So who would you rather have?
Say what? I would rather have Jaden, but I would want him to trust his receivers more.
Well, I'm also
saying that's field.
Place some criticism on the feet of Cliff Kingsbury because he took a step back.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He's not keeping up with the league. I mean, right now Washington is leading the league and sitting in shotgun the whole time. We still got Jaden sitting in shotgun every down, and most of the other teams have at least adapted to going back on the center, which I always felt like they needed to do that. I know Jaden's knee is messed up, but that doesn't really help him to be in shotgun because you're giving your defensive end a straight up pressure to come on them tackles like that and actually applying more pressure to them. And it's hard to also get the running game started. By the time he handed it off to the running back, someone like Montreal just now trying to get his momentum going versus get your momentum going and then get the ball and be able to make a cut or a move. And so with having Jaden like he is, he a sitting duck. It's the same way with Burrow. Burrow was in that same situation, and now you see he injured and hurt too. So it was really how Jaden landed on that turf out there in Dallas.
What happened?
Am I back?
Up. Say it again. Say it one more time.
Am I back?
Can't say it.
Yeah, you back.
All right. So
you said the last thing you said was that it depended on how he landed on the turf.
Yeah, he landed on that turf in Dallas because I don't know why Dallas don't have real grass in that stadium, that expensive stadium. But anyway, that's really what kind of tweaked his little hamstring because he is slim for his frame. But other than that, they got to change the offense up a little bit to get him back under center. And if he ain't ready to go in the center and his knee ain't good, just let Mariota play. It's okay as long as he got some weapons to throw to. But Cliff Kingsbury got to do better with his play calling. And he just ain't really on point with his play calling on the offense because the offense is the strength of Washington. Their defense is not the strength by far. So if they can't control the ball and move the ball and get first downs and sustain possession of the ball, then that's when Washington going to have a long day, period.
Well, I'm glad you said that because that brings up back to the point that I was going to say that I told Peasy to hang on to or remind me. Just the fact that Dallas has a top, rather they're 1, 2, or 3. Dallas has a top three offense. They have the worst defense in the league. So they're a great bad team. Like as I said on the previous Facebook post. But it was kind of get to the point where it's like you couldn't be able to put more points or more things on the worst defense in the league. It was kind of like I understand that we don't have our starters, but it was just like you could come up with something to be able to take advantage of the worst defense in the league. It fell a whole lot short, and like I said, it was a bittersweet. Like I said before we was recording, I knew the game was about to be short when we got all those penalties that Mike was talking about. We kept getting penalty after penalty after penalty. We even got a penalty when the center raised his head to hike the ball, which every center does. And I was like, hold on, what is this home cooking thing? And like I said before, we was recording. When I get a replay, I'm going to play it next week if I see it again. On the replay, I don't want to see Dak ever shake the ref's hand first before he shake any other player's hand leaving the game ever. That just lets me know that he was just like somebody. Oh, there was another thing. Hey, can a referee stand in a way of hiking the ball, and then you get a delay game on the team that the referee was standing in front of the thing? Is that a thing?
No.
It was that day.
It was that day. It happened twice.
What happened that time we were in the playoffs and the referee was in the way?
When was the last time y'all was in the playoffs?
The year before last.
Wow.
I didn't remember.
I promise you, boy. Look, 2 rings and they on. Hey, on top of the world now.
Shots fired.
Yes.
But yes, but literally the referee was in the way right behind the center, and then they called a delayed game on us twice. Where did they do that? You know what I mean? So that's why it would make sense, like Mike said, he brought up earlier, that would make sense if those referees did get suspended for doing stuff like that. Like those type of calls was like ridiculous. We had like 11 penalties for like 100 and some yards. That's not going to win the game at all.
Head up.
Yeah, for raising his head, that's not going to win the game at all. Rather, you guys are playing well, because I'm not going to hold you. You guys played well, but we can't play any type of way if that we have certain things fighting against us that shouldn't be there. That's all I'm saying.
Typically refers to the term ref in context, Cowboys versus 49ers game, typically refers to the controversial ending of the January 16th, 2022 playoff game where the Cowboys' final play was cut short because the umpire collided with the quarterback, Dak Prescott, as he was trying to spot the ball and allow for a spike.
No, see that. No,
but did that cause a delay of game?
No, that was a mid play. We're talking about this was after the huddle. He was just standing there.
He was standing there.
There was nothing going on. Like they weren't in no rush offense. He was just standing in the way, and they stayed there until like the 3 seconds, and then we didn't have time to make no adjustments to get the ball off, move the ball back. That's all I'm saying.
You had already.
Like so, yeah.
I'm not arguing with the loss. We lost.
No, yeah, absolutely not arguing with it at all.
Referees, man.
Yeah, but that can't happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, like we can't have that type of obstacles against us with that.
Every time I do this.
So it was just bad. So as a matter of fact, we even had some special guests doing that went down to the game as well that I would like to share. That we had to FaceTime during this game.
I can't see
these videos.
Can anybody else see it, or is it just me?
Ooh, that's a big dude.
I guess.
Yeah. So I just happened to. So my sister and her best friend Keegan decided to go to the game that day, and I decided to FaceTime, and this is one that time all those bad calls were being made, and it was like right at halftime, so they was having a good time, even though they was in the
sadness on the face.
Yeah, even though it's whatever. But we have representation down there, so it just
was a lot of y'all.
Easy. Yeah. So it was all good.
Lost a lot of mustard and ketchup, the condiments.
Shut your face, Peasy. Shut your face.
My sister Wanda went to that game too. I told her not to.
Word.
But it was her first time in Dallas, so I said, go to Dallas, it's fine. Have a good time in Dallas.
Good night, Peasy. Good night.
You crazy. Yeah. There's way more stuff to do
Houston and have fun.
Philadelphia.
You's alive.
No,
Thanks.
Dallas Fort Worth.
I mean,
that's hilarious.
Always.
I mean,
they come to Philly to have fun.
Allegedly.
However, it is more stuff to do in Dallas.
Absolutely not.
That's the only time I agree with them on that. But I like Philadelphia, but
exactly. She you don't be biased.
Cities.
Okay.
I don't live in Philadelphia, so I don't have no reason to be like
do that than it is in Dallas Fort Worth.
Nah, I was bored.
What did you do? Where was that?
Nothing.
I don't mess with Texas like
that. You probably went in Waco somewhere.
I don't mess with Texas like that at all.
I just go to Houston.
He said at all.
Yeah, they can have Texas. They can have the whole state of Texas.
Yep.
Greatest city in the United States.
They can kick it out into the Gulf of America.
Matter of fact, they can become part of Mexico. No one's gonna say anything.
They used to be.
Okay.
Yeah,
we won't care.
They used to be.
It's like somebody leaving the party. You was like, all right, man. All right. Yeah.
People throwing beer at you, yelling assholes, and all that kind of stupid stuff.
Well, they do that everywhere.
Like Peasy is definitely traumatized about that one. He don't know what to do. His soul is burnt from that experience.
They've done that in every football stadium I've been to, and baseball stadium. So I don't know what you're talking about. Like, they do that everywhere.
The baseball stadium, yeah, probably Phillies.
Man, I've seen it at Baltimore. I've seen it in Indianapolis. I didn't see it in Arizona. They were very nice in New Orleans. But I've seen it in every baseball stadium I've been to across the country. So I don't know why your little feelings are hurt, but it doesn't just happen when you're around.
But Baltimore and name the ones that you've seen it always happening.
So let's keep time constraints going on right now. So is there any last words as far as how this week went, as far as anybody's game, before we move on to next week's
predictions?
Before we move on to the predictions of next week, is there anything that anybody wanted to say about the games this week?
I want to piggyback off what Stanley said earlier about Kingsbury. Or Kingsbury. What is it? Kingsbury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pillsbury's
Cliff, whatever it is. This guy is way too conservative. It's like he'll call a couple good plays. Was like, okay. And then like, what was that? Mm-hmm. Like he needs to.
I was saying the same thing about that too.
Change the game. Change the plays he's running, man. Get if you're gonna run Jay, get Jaden out of the box. He seems to do really well when he runs out to the right.
Same thing with Bill Ja'Cory Bill. Stop trying to run his small tail up the middle.
Right.
Like, he got speed.
And the thing is that
use it.
You put him in the game, but then you saw what happened when those bigger backs got in the game against that defense.
He ran stretch with them. He ran stretch with them, the big boys.
But he didn't run it with the crossback. He didn't run no off tackles.
Nope.
He just ran straight ISOs
with the smaller one. You wouldn't run ISOs with the big boys.
Nah, run exactly. Ones. So,
but hey, like I said, agreed. Yeah. The play calling was a little off.
Yeah, so I agree. I piggyback off what you guys said, man.
Yeah, and I want to just speak overall, just NFL wise. I don't know if they'll ever see this. If somebody sees this and
I'll tag them. Don't worry about it.
No,
somebody will see it.
NFL has the entertainment of the sport. We get it. We know entertainment is part of this sport now and not just competition. But I will say, I think fans do enjoy a certain level of defense allowed and being played in the league. You can still keep it safe and not have all the concussions, but it just sucks not to be able to see teams truly have a defense that you can fear anymore. 40 points a game for a lot of these teams, that's a lot of football points, man. We used to be like, yo, when you up by 21, get off the sticks. When we play Madden, 21-0.
Yeah, 21-0.
I mean, now when we talking about 33 points in one quarter, like, that's letting you know, like, that's crazy. Like,
what we
that's
call it, 21 stomp?
Yeah, it's a crazy amount of points being scored right now in this league, and I think they think that's what people want to see. Just like NBA, just shooting all these 3-pointers and forgetting how to play real basketball. It's like, don't let the game just go to all this flag football scoring, and you don't have freaking no defense to talk about. All you see is D ends getting sacks, and if it ain't about a sack, there ain't no linebacker to fear, ain't no safety out there that you can think of to fear. Because if they hit you too hard, it's a penalty. So they can't do it. So at the end of the day, it's like, if the NFL cares about the sport at all, it's like, just let them play a little bit of defense again. Like,
that was kind of Michael Irvin's argument when that guy
about the pain thing.
Yeah, said that they couldn't guard Deion Sanders couldn't guard wide receivers of this era.
Yeah.
So what that would have to do is that the league would have to, on the offseason, come up with a way to restructure contracts, because it's the money that makes them play in that safe zone. Because if you got a $100 million man, you don't want him to be touched at all. You don't want him to do nothing outside. Just like Stan been saying it for the past all last season, part of this season. You know what I mean? Once you sign that check, I'm hurt. You know what I mean? And I never thought about it, but unfortunately, McLaurin did it as soon as he put his ink to that paper.
Mike Evans doing it this season. Everybody, like, they be like, yo, I signed my money. I'm good for a second. So they chill.
Yeah.
I don't need to play next week. I don't need to play.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, they need to restructure that money to the point where it has a cap. You earn that money to a certain degree, and you just live with this capped contract. You fight to get to this level of this contract and stay there. The fact that it keeps inflating and inflating and inflating and getting higher and being highest paid this and the highest paid that, and continuously just going to the point where you're gonna bust the bank. You know, you get to the point where it's like you want to protect your investment. What do you do with you protect your investment? You tell them to play safe. You tell them not to do this. You give them reins to not the defense can't knock them out because that will be a liability. You don't want to do that. So all of that comes when you put too much investment on your players. Not saying don't pay them because they need to be paid.
I was just agreeing,
but it needs to be to a point where it's not
because I agree with you.
You know, $1 billion for 5 years of work.
But I was agreeing with Stan too.
That's just my opinion on that part. Lady Hayes, if you're talking, you're muted.
And I like what Stan was saying too with the defense.
But yeah, I agree with all you guys with that. It's just
what Stan was saying with the defense. I want to see more defense players.
Yeah, it's just crazy. They need to. It just needs to do something.
Football games, and you see the way the boys was.
We all agree with him.
Going in safely, in my opinion. Defense, I don't think there was that many concussions back then, in my opinion. But I can't say because I didn't, I wasn't watching closely.
Mm-hmm. They ain't tell nobody.
Right. Yeah.
Reveal that information. There was a lot of concussions, bro.
Mm-hmm. It was probably more.
The most funniest one was this guy. It was a quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He got none level, and he was walking to the Detroit Lions sideline, and they had to grab him and bring him back to the Tampa Bay sideline. I mean, they cleaned his clock. I'm gonna see if I can find that. Send that to you.
I have a personal.
You have a what?
Hey, I got hit. I have a personal experience off of that one. Personal experience.
Q, you say your phone's at 20. I don't know if you noticed or not.
Yeah.
I ain't even know.
I don't know how it let me know what your battery charge is, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I should be good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just wanted to give you a heads up. But what were you saying, Mike?
All right, concussion stuff is serious, man. I got a concussion in high school. Michael, what was Michael's last name?
Stewart.
Yes, Mike Stewart hit me, bro. And I was in Goldsboro's huddle the next play. And I just walked over there. And then it was like, right, what you doing? Turn around. I was like, it was Michael that told me, hey, what you doing, bro? We grew up together. We just happened to play different high schools. But I walked over there to their huddle, and I was just like about to call a play. And Stu was like, yo, what you doing, man? And I sure enough had a concussion, and I didn't know it.
Mm-hmm.
So that concussion stuff was serious. I guess back then, I didn't go to hospital. I just they say you might have a concussion. That was it. And I just kind of walked off.
You shook it off.
Yeah, we just shook it off a lot.
They put some dirt on it.
The game has changed a lot. And I would not want to play defense in NFL.
No.
Today, I just wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. Everything has changed. The 5 yards downfield, roughing the passer, like the roughing the passer that we got whenever we sacked Dak Prescott, didn't touch his head at all. He didn't even have his chin strap on. We grabbed him around his shoulder pass, a regular tackle, and they call roughing the passer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of
y'all remember that?
It was up around the head. It was around the head. It's like, come on now. Y'all tripping.
Well, it's to the point now where if it's up around the head, it's a penalty.
Yeah.
If you dive at their legs, it's a penalty. So the only place you can hit the quarterback is from his waist to his chest. That's it.
Good luck.
And don't fall on top of him because that's a penalty too.
That's passing.
Good luck.
Passer too.
Good luck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've seen that.
These rules are getting too petty and too detailed and too this and too that. to the point where you can't really, you don't even know what to do. You gotta hope that they want to run out of bounds, that you just gotta let them go do what they do. You can't separate them from the ball like you used to. It's just, we still love the game. We just want it to, let up a little bit.
Yeah, look like
Yeah,
football.
but I mean, y'all said it earlier, like with the money part of it. I think the football just don't get. I mean, I don't think they get enough money. Yes, quarterbacks now, but, running backs are not getting paid enough. Obviously, Saquon was in that situation with us, so you know what I mean. Like, so it's a lot. It's still guys that are getting underpaid. You know what I mean? Like, and it's sad. These guys got families too. You know what I'm saying? Not just the quarterback. I know it's an important piece of the puzzle, but I think yeah, it's. I mean, NBA is different, but like these guys are getting way more money, even like people that's not stars. You know what I'm saying? So like NBA is like taking it to another level in terms of pay, but football is still kind of like lagging in a lot of positions. It's tough, but defense, like you said, I agree. Like defense is tough. Like I watched a couple of games, and I'm like, Lord, what can like? I seen a couple of games I was watching with the Giants, and I'm like, what? Roughing the patch with the leg part. I was like,
yo, I'm glad you brought that up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing. Like, what happened with the part where they was talking about? I think they showed a comparison. I think it was between the Eagles and the Giants, where they was talking about spearheading or spearing. That is like, oh, it was with Saquon. Saquon was running the ball and he kind of just ducked his head and he got called some type. Oh, he got fined $46,000
for leading with the crown of his head.
But he barely did it. He barely touched the defender with it. But then they showed the thing with Scatterboo and Jackson Dart, and they are leading. I'm talking about actually Jackson Dart kind of just dove with his head, like straight flat in the air with his head out, and they didn't get fined anything.
Racism.
Yeah, but did he jump? You said he jumped and leaped.
No, he dove like
he
it's
dove,
like he
but
dove.
he didn't dove and dive into nobody. He did.
He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. His head hit a player with his head.
No, but that's two different things. Like if Saquon is running with his head and then somebody's diving, that's two different. People dive all the time.
My thing is, I will. Don't let me bring up that play.
I'm just saying the way if you say running versus diving, those are two different things. If you're running like a running back, or if he's running and then
he's getting pushed, or if he's getting pushed, something like that.
Right, but what I'm saying is that when he dove, it's not like he dove for the first down just to dive for the first down. He dove at a defender with his head, is what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying. Like, you can't do that at a defender.
Yeah, you got to pull that one up. I don't remember that play.
Yeah,
hey, say less.
But I mean, I think the problem is just like concussions is serious. Like Mike was saying, like I mean, that's not a joke. And then a lot of these guys was getting hit hard, man. I seen a rollback from like a tape from like all hits, and I'm like, dog. I mean, I liked it. I see it, but I mean, for the guy's health, I would take now over what's the
Nobody could see that.
Trying to find the right.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
what
the
guy
dive.
Hit though? He didn't hit nobody.
The dive.
Bro, he hit him with his back, man.
Yeah, he ain't hit nobody.
Come on, now.
For my 80s head, he looked like Ram Man.
But he was. You know what I'm saying?
It was unorthodox, but it wasn't.
No, but what I'm saying is versus what Saquon did.
Couldn't tackle that fool.
All I'm saying is versus what Saquon did. He got fined $46,000, but with Scatterboo and what your boy did, they get nothing.
Saquon got
Peyton Hillis.
Yeah, that's like murdering and almost murdering somebody.
Nah, hold on. I gotta find. What's the difference?
If you murder somebody, you go to prison. If you almost murder somebody, you don't.
When I find it.
Well, you go to prison if you almost murder somebody too. It's called attempted murder.
I'm not talking about attempted murdering them. I'm talking about almost murder. Like if you almost push somebody off the building by accident.
Check your phone. I sent you what I was talking about. He was the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks at the time. and he gets none leveled by a Tampa Bay defensive player, and he gets up and he walks into the wrong huddle, and they have to guide him back to a Seattle huddle.
What you send it through? Like Facebook? I mean,
I
Instagram
sent it
or something?
to text message, regular text.
Oh, it didn't show up yet. All right, no worries. But yeah, I'll find that play where they kind of showed the both. They showed the discrepancy between the Giants and what Saquon did. When I find that out, we'll replay it later. But what we're gonna do, because like I said, we don't want to hit the 2-hour mark too, lad, because I know people got things to do in their life. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go walking into week 8, and we're gonna do, because we have another rival game, so we're going to speak about that last. So we're going to go with them. So what game we're going to start with first, because we suck since last week, in the past 2 weeks, take the Commanders versus the Chiefs. We're 3-4, 1-3 away against the Chiefs, who are 4-3, and they are 3-1 at home. So with that being said, Chiefs.
Chiefs what? What is Chiefs?
Chiefs win.
I don't know.
Chiefs win.
Chiefs what? Chiefs what?
Chiefs win.
You know what? Hold on.
Chiefs win what? What's the score?
Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be horrible.
It's not gonna be a lot.
I don't care.
It's not gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like 27-10. I don't know.
Have we not?
That man's sick.
Have we not? Do we not remember? All right. First of all, you see what kind of defensive line we got?
Yes.
Our defensive line.
And he hurt.
We ain't no punks. We ain't no punks.
But Dawn Armstrong.
So what's your prediction, no punks?
We ain't no punks. So all I'm saying is this: we know how Patrick Mahomes plays.
What's your prediction?
When pressure's in his face.
Thank you. What's the prediction, man?
We know how.
You're lying, man. What's the prediction?
Let him talk his way through his prediction.
Let him cook.
Let him.
Messing with him, man. Messing with him.
Oh, it's
called interrupting. Let the man talk.
It's the Indians. It's the Indians versus the Indians.
True that.
The old Indians.
Nah, they Commodores now.
I don't know why you think that's an insult. That's one of the greatest bands in history.
It is. Okay, they're the communists. They're the communists. They're the communicators.
You said about 2?
Aye.
What's your name, Mike?
Chiefs to beat us by 10.
By 2.
I think it'll be 20 to 10. It's not gonna be a lot of scoring.
So yeah, because I said 10 too. I said 27-10. So yeah, you might. Yeah,
it's gonna be about 10.
Around that same thing.
Yeah.
They're not gonna hold us not scoring at all. But it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, we're gonna score.
It might even be 17.
The man says, "What is Stan gonna go with his Commanders? Is he gonna go with y'all?"
He done already said as much.
Yeah, I said the Chiefs should win this. The score will be 33-20. I got a couple.
You had to pick 33.
I got some.
You had to pick 33
because our defense ain't stopping a lot.
Our defense ain't.
That number 33.
I have no confidence in that defense or that defensive coordinator.
You gotta say, Chicago done put 33 up on us. Dallas put up 44 on us. Yeah, it's gonna be something different.
I think we need to go ahead and bench old boy. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money we gave.
Lattimore can go to the bench, bro. He ain't got
Lattimore is garbage.
Absolutely
garbage.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%. He's a liability off game.
Based on what though? Based on what?
Him penalties.
This dude got burnt all last year.
Getting burnt all last year.
He got burnt all last year.
I was just making sure it won't off just last game.
No.
This every
collective, bro.
This every
he got burnt all last year.
Okay.
And this year against
he been starting. Have he got an interception since he been with Washington?
No, not one.
Not one pick.
He probably got like 2 pass deflections. He got 2 pass. No, they got 2 or 3 pass deflections. That's about it.
No pass breakup.
Is that the same Lattimore from the New Orleans?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not the same Lattimore.
Okay. Yes, it's not the same guy.
It's not the same guy?
It's the same guy, but it ain't the same guy.
The same player.
Okay.
He ain't playing the same.
Correct. He ain't playing the same.
Hey, listen. I think maybe if we give him a Washington jersey and a Saints,
I feel you, Shane.
And a Saints helmet.
Yeah.
And a Saints helmet, maybe he'll play better. I don't know.
I meant to say this before. I think we made all the right move with the wrong players. Unfortunately, we grabbed all the right positions and players of what needs to be done to win. It's just unfortunately either the coach is not putting us in a position to make it based off of the injuries and things of that nature. But I like is a liability, and also our rookie right guard, our right tackle, is a big old liability. Madman be giving up sacks like Halloween candy.
So is this a new prediction?
Yeah, we just supposed to do
still
predictions, guys.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they
talking about Lattimore. We don't care.
But that's the reason why we're gonna lose. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's move on. We know why we're gonna lose now. Okay, so
we got
Dallas. We got Dallas against the Broncos.
Dallas first.
Dallas against the Broncos. Yes.
Lord, they're gonna be talking forever.
Oh Lord.
Nobody.
He ain't gonna say nothing. He gonna like 40-0.
I start
Dallas and Broncos, but they are in Denver. So what you got?
Yeah. I got the Mile High.
38-27. Oh, my bad. I thought it was my turn.
Go ahead, Trev.
38-27.
38-27.
Broncos,
45,
right?
47.
Which way?
Dallas.
Yeah. Hey,
look, you gonna learn this week. You gonna learn.
I love these Cowboys fans. They make me so happy.
Boy. Sean Payton gonna teach y'all.
We putting up 30 a week anyway, so it ain't saying nothing out of the norm. It don't
38 and
they're gonna put up 38. 38? Where that's gonna come from?
We didn't put up 30 every week this year.
38, huh?
Trev got it.
So that means Carolina put up what, 40 on y'all? Oh, never mind. Go ahead. All right,
no, 38.
I believe that was 30-27.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's still 30 points, 27.
That ain't what the bill collector say when you $3 short.
I don't be $3 short, so I always give them 30 when they ask for 27.
Like, you owe me $30. Nah, 27 is 30.
Yeah. Go ahead and round that up.
Go ahead,
Weezy. Depends on what defense show up. I mean, like Trey said, our offense usually puts up high numbers. I don't know. It'll be a test.
Be a giant comeback.
You said earlier. You want us to play a high-profile team and win. We can, but it's going to be a struggle. Will we?
You want to know a fun fact?
What's that?
They're 3-0 at home.
3-0 at home.
And they're at home.
It's all right. They got it. Fly, Dallas, fly.
They would have been 2-1.
What you got?
Montreal
You want to round down.
Dallas.
Yeah, right. Y'all definitely got to round down on that one.
Come on, Peasy.
Okay, so what you say your number was, Peasy?
Bro, just give you the L, man.
He says it every time.
Just be real.
It's okay to be honest. You ain't got to go out there with Trill.
I got
21 straight days of work at least 11 hours every day, and this is what y'all doing to me.
7 go Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys fan.
For that.
And the Redskins.
Not bad. Come on, Peasy, say something.
I said 38-27 go Cowboys.
38-27.
I can't.
He done brought it. He done took trail school with it.
There y'all go.
All right.
I love it.
You did all that just to say that, man? I thought you were going to give us a realistic number.
All right, boo.
It's
all right, so
that's
go.
Because he really think the Broncos going to win. He just got too much pride to say it.
Mm-hmm. They do.
What are y'all going to do? Oh, that's right, y'all.
Well, we're about to do it right now. So now we're back at the rival game.
The best for last.
We have the Eagles versus the Giants, and we are in Philadelphia with the Giants being 0-4 away games, and Philadelphia are 2-1 at home.
But you got the Giants winning?
No.
Ladies first.
I put up my W.
Birds 28-21.
28-21.
At least she gave y'all some points.
I'll take that. I know she gave us some points.
Who they playing?
Scatterboo gonna run all over y'all.
You an idiot. They playing each other.
Game again.
Could you see them talking?
In New York?
In Philly.
They in Philly.
Yeah.
What you got, Hayes?
Yep, 2-5. 2-5 against 5-2.
Well, lady,
I know, that's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
We win.
What you got?
What you got?
What's the score?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nah, okay. All right, for real. I say it'll be, I could say
30.
You don't give us a 30 ball. 30 to
Boy.
21.
I just don't see the Eagles scoring 30
put
points.
30 on that defense. That's crazy.
I think she's talking about Giants 30.
No, I'm talking about Eagles
I don't see
having
the Eagles
30 and the Giants
getting 30
21.
points.
Because we are
Yeah,
winning.
you say that like the Giants didn't just give up 33 points in the fourth quarter. You saw.
Hey.
I mean, if they can give up
They
33 in
did
the
that.
quarter, don't you think they can give up 30 in a game?
True that.
Okay. Just say.
Yeah, we gave up 33 in the quarter. Now,
I think their defense is going to show back up.
We're going to show back up. Relax.
Ooh,
My man Brian Burns is going to knock. What's the boy? What's your quarterback name?
Nah.
Then,
disrespectful. Just
yeah,
disrespectful.
you know, Brian Burns is going to come in there. You know what I'm saying? Do what he do. Thibodeau, hopefully he come through. You know what I'm saying? Our defense get back on track.
So what's your number, bro?
I'm going with the Giants. We won one already. I got confidence. If we lost bad, maybe I would have went another way. But I feel good. We was close last week. We had to win. Whatever. I'm going Giants 24-14. 24-14.
He said 24-14. Okay, this got him. He said they ain't gonna score nothing. You getting 2 touchdowns on them.
He ain't like me. He said
24-14.
All right, bet for a bet. All right, we have our predictions in. Right now, we're not going to worry about what's going on in the league because we want to be respectful of people's times. So we want to appreciate all of the guests that showed up today for this crazy rival week that we have. So thanks a lot, Dr. Mike, artist, for showing up. Appreciate you, Mr. Coley, showing up. Sham, showing up, showing out. Appreciate you as always. Lady Hayes, appreciate you as well. Stan, my guy, appreciate you. Peasy, be easy. Again, what we would like to say, thanks for tuning in for week 6 and 7's recap of Who Runs the NFC East. Like we say at the end of each show, keep God first, and we will see y'all next week for next episode, week 8. See you later.
Fly, birds, fly. Fly, eagles, fly.
Boy,
EAGLES,
I don't like y'all.
Eagles.
Bye, y'all.